Guys, Rich here, Collector Car Gallery. We're looking at this 1962 Chevrolet Corvette. This is a 327 300 horse. This is the underside look that we're going to take on this car. Okay, first things first. You can kind of see this is this is an original car. Looks like I haven't had this car ran through the shop yet to be checked out completely mechanically. It doesn't look like these parts are necessarily bad. You know, some of these rubber parts are still fresh and good. Just a little grimy in spots. We probably want to look at this wetness around this brake cylinder just to make sure there's nothing going on with that. This is probably this is a steering box strip or something right here. I'm trying not to make everybody sick here. This is the back of the car back there. Okay, I'm at the front of the car. Let's see here. This, what a lot of people would call like the bird cage of the Corvette. This is all very solid. Looks like very minimal, just kind of seep around the oil pan. You know, I wouldn't go chasing this stuff very far, to be honest. I wouldn't try to do a lot with that. The frame is very, very nice. Looks like a little wetness right here also. Excuse me, a little wet right there. Again, bird cage on this side looks great. We're going to walk down the passenger side. Okay, so this is the passenger side of the car. We're going to walk down the inside of the passenger side and just kind of take a look at the frame. As you can see, it just looks very original. No damage on the fiberglass here, and this, it just looks rock solid. You know, as they say, you know, it's only original once, and this is just a really very, very solid frame. I don't see any kind of weak spots or anything like that. Well, I mean, it's not really surprising. You know, 62s were not really known for like being rust buckets or anything like that. Even all these body mounts. This is what like a Corvette person probably kind of goes nuts over, is that this has never been taken apart. You know, this body bolt right here has never been, looks like it's never been turned on. And, you know, that is part of the appeal to this car. These spiral shocks, that's a big deal. These are original spiral shocks on this car. That's cool. Yeah, that front wheel cylinder, or the front wheel, looked a little wet. This one looks really good. And again, somebody's done some work, because this is all like, these are fresh. Those are fresh bushings in there and stuff. Like they're not fresh, but they're not, you know, these aren't 60 years old either. Still kind of running down the passenger side here. Looks very nice. I mean, really good. Okay, we're going to turn this way. I'm facing the back of the car now. And now we're going to kind of walk back up the driver's side of the car, up that way. Okay, so again, the frame looks great. No issues as far as I can see on the frame. Again, date-coated spiral shocks. You know, these, if you did do something, like if somebody wasn't satisfied with the ride, that's where you take these out and you can put something else in, but save these. They're very valuable. I mean, quite valuable. If somebody needed date-coated spiral shocks for a 62 Corvette. Inside of the frame, this is all just like really light surface stuff, you know. I wish I had like a wire brush here. I could probably show you, but You can kind of see that it's just a little bit of scale. It's really, nothing, absolutely nothing structural with this thing. And again, more body mounts. Some kind of drip, happened up here. Probably the steering box, and then just kind of blowback kind of coated this up here. I'm not sure what that is. It just looks a little wet and greasy. We probably want to look at that wheel just to make sure that just is corrected, whatever that wetness is. Yeah, see, this one's not really like that either. It's not like this one. This one's just a little damp down here. We probably just want to take a look at that, make sure it's nothing serious. All the fiberglass looks really good up in here. Let me fix my flashlight, sorry. All the fiberglass looks very nice. The flashlight's kind of petering out here. 1 second. Okay. So all the fiberglass looks good. We're kind of going to poke out here. Excuse me. And this way we can get a look at the outside of the frame. Again, this bird cage area looks great. No issues as far as I can see. And again, very solid frame. Really original. I mean, I get that to the, maybe to the untrained eye, this just looks like kind of crusty and stuff, but this probably is not the kind of car that you want to go doing too much to. Make it safe and drivable, but to a Corvette Judge or something like that, this stuff is kind of rusty gold. Very solid. I think that somebody would be very pleased with this car. And if you had to do something like new brake lines or new fuel lines, that kind of stuff isn't really going to affect this car, value-wise and originality-wise. So overall, pretty pleased, impressed with this thing. 1962 Chevrolet Corvette underbody look of this very original and honest car. So thanks guys for looking. Collector Car Gallery, Fort Wayne, Indiana. Thanks.